What's going down? It's the big baller, baby. I got some news for y'all. There's only one big baller in the world of podcasts, and it's my boys, Matt Mooney. That's right. They the Triple B VIPs throwing it down every week. Food, music, sports on Subfacts. That's right. I got to give a huge shout out, man, from the big baller himself and my boy, Chico de Oro. Yes, Chico de Oro. That's my boy, my friend. That's right. You know how he gets down. Big Ballers got to hang together. Big Baller brand is in the building, and you know how he gets down. Again, go check out Matt and Mooney. They doing their thing. Subfacts in the building. But Big Ballers out, baby. And holla.
Hello and welcome to Subfacts. I'm your host, Matt. I'm here with my partner in crime, Mooney. What's up, Mooney?
I'm good, but like I stalled the show. I mean, we had like some technical issues to start the show.
I was like, we're gonna have a laid back holiday show, and you go and
like
thrash
fireworks.
all over the place. Yeah.
Well, you said you were good in cord management, but it's like your bear fighting skills.
You're normally very you're normally very stealthy. You're the guy who tiptoes around. You're very quiet normally. I didn't expect you to just come in and thrash the place. Like, what happened? We were like, oh, we're gonna
tiptoe. You change the surroundings. I don't like when you change things up. You know, I'm a creature of habit. I like the same thing.
I agree with you, and I'm there. But today we have a special guest in the house. We have two special guests.
What up?
One you already know, folks. BK's in the house.
Hello.
And then my niece, my favorite niece, Jordyn Taylor, is in the house.
My daughter.
Yes.
And so,
do you have another niece or no?
No. But
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good. You know what I mean. It's all good.
It's kind of like when he says partner in crime for you because he's never committed a crime in his life. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's the same kind of thing.
He has.
My favorite niece, my partner in crime.
I did say that I had a dark side. So I have family in town,
Yeah.
and they were asking about you, and I was like, nicest guy, you know, the typical things you would say. And of course they're being nice, and they go, you know, well, you're nice too. And I'm like, I got a dark side. I got a little bit of a dark side. So, you know, I was like, no, this guy's actually nice. And so it's always good when you tell your family members that you're dark.
I am on the most part nice.
You're nice. You're a good guy. Good guy. Which one would keep you around?
You're stand-up guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you got personality.
I can be tweaked, but
Yeah, I don't know about this tiptoeing and quiet thing. I don't
There's a thing called,
know. You're definitely nice. Like, you're normally quiet and tiptoe. I'm like, what?
There's a thing called sarcasm. It's all good.
Oh.
wow.
Boom.
Oh.
So, happy holidays,
Stand down.
everybody.
Happy holidays.
Okay, with that being said, what's up, Brian? Happy holidays.
Hello, everybody. Happy holidays.
Boom.
All right. We got the warm-up this week.
Warm-up questions.
Here's the first one. And this plays right into what you were just talking about with Mooney. Describe each other in 3 words.
Oh,
Fat?
man.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Can you say fat 3 times? Whoa, no, I'm just kidding. You're describing me. Never mind.
All right.
Describe me,
let's
sir.
see. Oh, this is going to be tough.
I'm gonna
3
get
words.
You can use fat. You can use fat. I'll give you a free one.
That's a
Jolly.
game.
Jolly. Tubby. Or rotund.
Big boned.
Big boned.
Can we
Does big bone count for
2 questions? I can do
Does
this.
big
It's
but I-
hyphenated. It's hyphenated.
I can do this, but can we make it the 3rd question? Because I can do this. I just need to get.
You can
We
say
can come back to
friends
it.
all.
The reason is I need to get more verbose, right? Like more loquacious.
I don't
like,
even know what loquacious and verbose means.
Nice.
My problem is right
Big
now
words,
I'm warming
Mooney.
up. This is a warm up, and now I want to be able to
Eloquent. You want to be eloquent.
Well, that's what verbose and loquacious
I told you I don't know what that
Synonyms.
means. Look at that. I need a thesaurus over here.
I want to be able to use accurate words.
Okay.
Like I don't want to like either highlight you too much or
Okay.
lowball you too much, right? I want to get you right in the middle.
There you go. There you go. Get me right in the middle. Okay.
All right, we'll come back to it. Put a pin in this one.
No. I'll go with Mooney.
Okay.
You're loud.
Easy. That's an easy one. That's good.
Yes, you're loud. You're honest. You're the most honest person I think I've ever met in my whole entire life.
I actually told the giant person I checked 2 bags last time when I had 3, so I owe you a 5-cent bag.
I'm going to tell this quick story because I don't think we've told this story on the air. So Mooney and I were working with a client. We go to this like high-end like steak joint. And it was like,
it's recent.
No, this was a couple of years.
Oh, okay.
This was years ago. And so high-end steak joint is really expensive, where everything's a la carte. It's like that expensive. So the waiter comes over to us and he's kind of saying like, hey, there's this program that you can become a member and whatever. Mooney stops the guy mid-sentence and goes, I'm not going to lie, I am never coming back to this place. And he was like, because he couldn't afford it, which is valid. The company was paying for it, but it was like, and I'm sitting there going, oh, dude, just politely say, no, thank you, we're good. But he's like, I'm never coming to this, loud.
Little light in the couth department.
Yeah, loud, honest. So you're crazy honest. And let's see here. Loyal. You're a very loyal person, sir.
I agree
Good quality
with
to have.
Yes.
that. All right. I have 2 of the words. I need a third. So I will get the third later.
Hefty.
First one is storyteller. I'm going to use it as one word.
Oh.
No. This is no lie.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
He is Matt is one of the better storytellers I know. Like, I don't
even when he embellishes a lot.
He does embellish, but he's a good storyteller. But my problem is not everyone's a
not
good
factual.
Do you think Shakespeare was straight facts?
Hey, listen, you're no Shakespeare. You're my brother. And you tell stories, and I'm just saying.
No, the stuff about you is true. 100%.
Oh, get out of here.
Okay,
Two sides to every story.
Okay, can we rewind the tape a little bit?
Yeah.
My point is when people tell stories, sometimes like me, they're all over the place, right? They'll start at chapter 1, they'll go to chapter 30.
I set the table.
Right? That's the way I am too. Yeah. And then eventually, like, people are like, okay, so just tell me what happened. Matt is good at going chapter by chapter. Like, he would be really good at reading an audiobook. He's excellent at putting things together and going in order so you don't get, like,
how much television and movies has he watched in his life?
I give you a lot of detail.
Sure.
That's the core.
And maybe that's why he's so good at it.
There you go.
But I'm not good at it. My parents asked me, what happened? And I'm like, okay, well, this. Like, I start at the end. Like, so for example, when I told him I went bungee jumping, I'm like, hey, do you know they make you sign 3 forms? They make you sign your life away. When you do what? Right. So I start at the end. Like, I don't know.
Right.
My stories always have different starting points.
I'm going to give credit to Howard Stern on that because he also sets the table properly. And so in the talk radio that I do listen to, he sets the table. And so I learned to do it from that way.
Bam. And the second one is, I'm going to get a third, but the second one is real, meaning you're unapologetic. Maybe that's the better word. You don't.
I'm sorry.
You don't say that. That's the thing. Like, you're unapologetic. Like, if
I die on the hill for everything I say.
Right. That's the thing. Sometimes you'll make excuses. Sometimes you'll drag someone with you. What I'm saying is, but you're never dishonest about your opinion. Mm-hmm. Like, you won't hide it or you won't apologize for it.
Even when we wish you would.
Right. You don't apologize for being you. Like, if you offend somebody, you have a hard time being authentic about your apology for offending them because it's you.
Yeah,
you're being
I'm as honest as they get when it comes to
unapologetically you.
If we get in a fight,
when I offend somebody, I'm like, oh man, I feel bad I offended them. It depends on how rooted in that thing I am. But no, I don't do that. Like, if certain things I'll say F them, but on the most part, if I know I offended somebody, I'm like, oh man, like, I didn't mean to offend you. That wasn't where I was going.
A lot of people have gotten the Mooney apology emails.
So, right. That's it. So, like, you're unapologetic. That's probably
boom.
So I'll get the third. I don't know the third yet.
What's the word for, like, he'll leave you in the parking lot, won't jump into a fight?
Oh,
what's the word for that?
Not
Disloyal?
drop on a dime.
He'll turn your ass in a heartbeat.
He's definitely not.
Spineless?
First.
Oh, whoa, spineless, Brian.
Well, Brian was the one that got left.
Oh, that's right.
It's risk adverse, is what I would say.
Come on, Brian, jump in.
I am risk adverse. So you don't know this, but I left.
You want some of this too, old man?
Strip club
No.
parking lot. His fake ID got taken away back in the day when we, however many years ago. And I was like, don't worry, I'll go in and get it. And then like 4 hours later, I came back out to get it.
Oh my goodness.
It was like winter
Attaboy.
time, and he was like, it was back when we had like CDs in the car, and there was only like I think 3 CDs in the car.
There was like 10 CDs in like a sleeve.
Oh, it's something like that. He's like,
and
oh,
half of them were
CD.
Oh
Alanis
my
Morissette
goodness.
CDs.
Yeah.
Well, that
sure.
would be, the good word might be tepid, because you're
Tepid.
tepid. You're not a risk taker.
That's what like risk adverse, I guess.
That's what tepid means.
Why are you using Scrabble words on me, sir? I'm not smart. Can we use that next?
What I'm saying is you like, for example, like we talked in the beginning of the show about getting naked, and I'm like how I get naked halfway through, which never happens. But the point is like I would skinny dip, right? I would do crazy
Have you skinny
things.
dipped?
I got dare to get naked and
I
walk,
have
run
actually.
around
Me
a
too, a bunch of
campsite.
I
times.
have a few times.
What I'm saying is I would do crazy things. Like
Skinny dipping
I
isn't the
do
crazy
dares
thing.
and I do crazy things. That's not your thing.
No, I'm not.
No.
But you gotta
No,
go
no, no.
skydiving?
No chance.
I would.
No way.
100%.
He
But I'm
would.
too
Right down the
heavy.
street.
I can't do it.
Yeah, Brian. I honestly, I think that was one of the best questions. Way to go.
That
There
was
you
a
go.
really good
I
question.
had some time off for the holidays and had a chance to think about it.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to describe anybody with 3 words, or should we
would you
move on?
get- I
Let's
don't
move
know
on.
if we want BK to describe me in 3 words.
Don't get me started on that
Yeah.
one.
All right, let's move on to the next question. We spent a lot of time on this first one. So
Sure.
next question: if you were an NFL player, would
Oh,
you
no.
rather stay on a below average team or join your hated rivals and be a contender?
I personally I would stay on a below average team, because I don't want to be the star of the team anyway. I'd kind of the perfect job for me is to be a bench warmer, because I get the league minimum.
Jeez.
I get the league minimum, and I get the uniform, all that, but I don't
Go
really have
getter.
to. But nobody's challenging me to do anything. So I would be the guy who's like, "Do you really want me in, sir?
Are you sure?
Don't put me in, coach." And so I would be the below average and on my good team.
I would absolutely stay with the team that like drafted me or whatever.
You wouldn't go to the Patriots if they said,
No.
"We want you and you're on the
No,
Jets
100% no. I am not I wouldn't. It depends on how much I was making. Like if I was only making $1 million and they're paying me 10,
Yeah.
I might go. But if I'm getting paid 8 and they're paying me 10, no, I'm not doing it.
Brian, is there a caveat on money, or
No, just open for discussion.
Yeah, but you can like I'm home team all day, but to get the opportunity to go and win, I'm going to win.
No, I'm not.
And once I win, I'm good. I'll go back.
Nah, see, winning doesn't mean anything if
you're not winning with your team.
Yeah. Winning doesn't mean anything if you're joining a team that's already ready to win and they already won. Like joining the Patriots. If you join the Patriots after 4 Super Bowls and they won a 5th, wow, you really did a great job. You helped them win a 5th. No.
He's got
You
a
were
point
just
there.
part of a
He's
team.
got a
No.
point there.
I'm like right in the middle right now.
He's got a point there.
No, I don't want to just be on a team that sucks forever.
That's all I want.
No. Well,
Think about it though. Imagine making $10 million as a backup quarterback. You don't have to do
yeah, but
anything.
for me, it's not about
That's
not
why
about the
we're
money
a
at that
team,
point.
sir.
Tepid's not the right word. I looked it up. I can't figure out the word.
I'm in the league. I got
listen
plenty
me
of
up.
money. Somebody needs me over there to win, and you need my services to win. I'm there, and I win. And after winning, you got all the money.
He's like DJ Khaled over here. All he does is
win, no matter what.
Oh.
We can't do any
Oh,
more,
I
else we
think-
get sued.
See, no, I can't do it. I'm too loyal.
I yelled at that guy one night.
You did?
I feel a story
You
coming.
yelled at DJ
man.
Khaled?
How
I
do you
seriously
yell
yelled at
DJ
him.
Khaled? That's like the nicest guy in the world.
No. Because
Yell at DJ
we
Khaled.
had a party at a place called Mansion in Miami.
I'm almost blaming you.
No, listen, it was a great party. It was a penthouse party. It was with Uncle Spaghetti. And we're at a table right in front of the DJ booth. And I heard, We the best. He just kept saying it over and over and over.
All he does is win.
No, this is quite a while ago. He wasn't. I mean, he was DJ Khaled, but he wasn't like DJ Khaled like today. Back then, he was literally a DJ.
Was his name Khaled?
You know, this is probably 10 years ago, man.
That song's about 10 years.
I'm just saying, it was so annoying. Yes, I got out of my table, and yes, I went back and yelled at him. It was just, we were all annoyed.
Yeah.
It was just.
But you were running.
You could only hear. What's that?
You were running the place at the time?
Not that place, but I was a. How do you say it?
He's like
he didn't have
I was a person in town that could still.
Right. Yeah. But his cronies didn't like.
He didn't have cronies. That's what I'm saying. This is before he was like.
Oh, okay.
You know, like.
Do you know how bad
gigantic.
He would probably yell at you at a restaurant because you're loud? So
yeah, I'm loud.
He would come over to you and be like, "Shut up,
dude,
DJ
just
Fat."
once or twice, fine. Even 10 times, fine. But once you've heard it 100,
Yeah.
But
freaking
no, but you
times.
did because he was saying the same thing. Not he was saying different.
Repetitive.
No, it was just we the best over and over and over right in our ear.
Yeah, there's something new. See, I'm not in the loop, but yeah, there's something new he's been saying that it's just completely overplayed. But
yeah, but again, he wasn't the DJ Khaled that everybody knows now, so I could yell at him. I don't think I'd yell at him now.
How did he take it?
Huh?
How did he take it?
Was he cool?
Yeah, just kind of like, you know, it was like enough, dude. Like enough.
Sometimes people need to be told it's
Kyle
enough.
went over there
Yeah,
like
enough. Yeah, there was enough.
Like the boy is learning jokes.
He was like, "Uh-oh."
Like the boy.
Well, dude, if I'm annoyed, then other people are annoyed, but nobody's got the cojones to say something.
That's true.
I'm in a position to say something.
Other people are annoyed.
Yeah, I run the clubs down there. I'm in a position to say something. I'm going to say it.
Sometimes when you use the same thing over and over, like the boy's learning jokes,
drive you nuts.
And when a joke hits, he'll go right for it like 3 more times in a row. I'm like, dude, it hit the first time. Just ride that out, man. You can't
take it easy.
Yeah, you can't say the same joke over and over again.
Yeah. But you know, the heart wants it. The heart wants.
Oh my god. Talk about repetitive.
I shouldn't say that.
I know
because
you laugh every time.
You used my nickname back.
My nickname in high school, yeah.
I do every time.
He gets you every time with that one.
I know, right?
All right, we ready for the third question?
Brian, you're going on holiday more often, sir. These questions.
All right, next question. Last question. If Rush made a Christmas album, how successful do you think it would be?
I can answer that easily.
Amongst the fans,
awful,
huge.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, awful.
Oh, no one would buy that.
Why?
Other than the diehard
Rush fans.
That's kind of cool.
I'll be honest with you. Twisted Sister has a Christmas album, and you have to be a hardcore Twisted Sister fan to want to listen to that.
But there's a lot of hardcore Rush fans.
But here's the thing. But people don't.
But what I'm saying is most people
I think
don't.
it would do well.
A Twisted Sister Christmas album did not do well amongst the masses. Because
not as popular as well.
There's a lot of nerds, a lot of intellectual.
It would sound like Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
If you go to Rush, I've been to a bunch of Rush concerts. It's all dudes. There's no girls. It's all dudes.
It is a big sausage.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
In that case, you're Dunsky because women like Christmas.
It's not like going to a Poison show
they
or
do.
whatever. No.
Like
you
women
just made a valid point. No dude has really ever come to me going, "Hey man, can you put some Jingle Bells on?"
No,
no one's ever done that.
I never.
You guys aren't in the spirit.
Oh god, your mother drives me nuts with that. No.
That's a valid point. I never thought about that.
I you know what? Even when I'm in the Christmas spirit, like I don't need to hear Christmas music. I just like.
It just enhances the spirit.
Yeah.
It's just like, you gotta dance a little, sing a little,
Nah,
put
it's
your
a chick
Christmas
thing,
hat
man.
on.
I'm telling you. It's
I would be happy with just the same music I listen to. Like
I've had an Iron Maiden Christmas.
There are like 5 or 10 Christmas songs I actually like. I mean, I do like the Bruce Springsteen. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah, that's like Last Christmas by George Michael.
Yeah, that's a
Wham.
good one.
That's
there's
awesome.
like 10.
Oh, Band-Aid. Do they know it's Christmas? Makes me laugh every time.
Which
I hear
one?
It. You know the Feed the World. You know what's funny about it is it's when you actually pay attention. When we were kids, it was like the greatest song in the world, but I never paid attention to the lyrics until like I got to be an adult, and now it's basically like, F those dudes. They don't even know it's Christmas. They don't have any food. And then if you actually listen to Bono's part said something like, "Thank God it's them instead of you," and it's
I know that's a little
like,
messed up,
dude. How
Children's
cold
song.
is how cold
That's
is
a cold
that?
line.
That Bono, Mr. Peace Around the World, is going, "Thank God it's them instead of you," and I'm like,
wow,
that's something I would say.
yeah, that
you
is
know,
true.
that's
Yeah,
not
it's
something.
definitely something you would say.
That's not something you would hear from Bono.
Apparently, we listened to like we have a new Christmas tradition where we listen to like this one band sing "Drummer Boy." Rumpa Pum Pum.
Yeah, Lana's just put Lana's put one out.
Yeah, but it's like a big band, like it's like this country band almost, and they're like European-ish, and
it's not Trans-Siberian Orchestra or something.
No, it's not them, but you could Google it, and they have like these huge drums, and they're like boom, 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 and it's it's pretty.
Alana's literally like 3 weeks ago put Rumpa Pum Pum out, so of course I've been listening to that.
She's not looking so good anymore.
Whoa!
I just saw her recently, and I forget where I saw her, but I wanted to.
That's his girl.
I wanted to record it and send it to you.
Yeah, he is.
She's 48 years old.
I'm just saying, she doesn't look like that anymore.
Dude, Michelle Yeoh's
she was
Helen Mirren is like 70. Michelle Yeoh's 60.
She was
something.
21 years old then.
Just saying, I saw her recently, and I was like, "Oh," and I was gonna send you a picture.
I'm just saying, but women can't grow old. Is that what I'm hearing? Am I hearing some sexist stuff here? Don't worry, women. I stand for you.
Here we go.
I don't know. Some women get better looking as they grow up.
Some do.
I don't know if that's Atlanta.
Most don't, though. Men definitely age better than women.
I'll give you that.
It's a fact.
I'll give you that. No, he's right about that.
It's a fact.
What about my Filipino mother, though?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Asian women don't really age as much.
The Filipino thing is definitely she's got a point. Asian women definitely have a leg up. It's a skin thing.
It is. It's a huge
skin thing.
Well, I mean,
they don't get the saggy.
African American, same thing. They're older women. They don't look.
And even old white women with all the the.
Oh yeah, all this if you get in the sun, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over. They look.
The Filipino thing is where it's at when it comes to good skin.
Okay, well, fair enough.
We went down a crazy road.
What are we talking about here, Brian?
Wheel us back in on this one before it gets a little bit.
He went after your girl. That was.
That is
right.
Threw you off course a little bit.
And why did I invite him on?
I
don't know.
That's like rough, dude. Like that's
not. You invite him on, and then he's rude to you.
I know, right?
Regretting bringing you
I'm your
here.
big brother. I've been rude to you forever.
My whole life, but you're going to tell me that was a lie. Fake story.
Yeah, well.
So anyway, let's get to happier things.
Yeah.
We obviously just had Christmas. New Year's Eve is coming up. How was your holiday, sir? I haven't seen you since.
I know we you
left.
know what? I haven't done I have to be better next year, and I have to plan more in advance. Like
you always do the Christmas shopping on the 24th.
I did the last 2 days of shopping. I was wrapping gifts. I was working. I definitely did not enjoy this holiday season as much.
Do you ever though? Because
no, in a way, it's all my fault. Like
you normally are bitter.
Like I don't deserve any pity. I brought it all on myself. I worked too much. I waited to the last minute. I have no pity accepted or should be given.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is I have to be better next year. Yeah. Much better.
Because but you normally just want to get it over with. Anyway.
I'm with you, dude. Though
really
I don't like
guy.
it at all.
No.
Sorry, honey. I don't.
Yeah, no, guys.
I like no. I like this
spirit.
spending time with friends and family, being off work and doing some things that I like. I'm not saying Christmas, but I like getting together with family and friends for Christmas. I don't like
that's even a little overrated.
No, I know. I'm saying I'm like
that's even a little overrated from time to time. But anyway,
I like my alone time, sir.
I haven't had
any alone time. Exactly.
It's different, but I'm not an alone type of guy. Like I can be alone, and I can
That show alone was meant for me if I was safe.
But like I can talk to people. Like I go to a bar and I can talk to everybody there. I go to a restaurant and talk to everybody there.
You do too. That. You're like when we go out, when we go to a concert with you, you talk to like everybody around.
That's how Rush is too.
Because that's the difference between you and me. You go to hear the music, and
I like to watch the roadies get set up and everything.
No. You go. You want to. It's got to sound right. It's got to. Yeah, I go for the experience, man.
Thank you.
I'm there for the experience. I'm there to party.
He
I'm at a party.
He wants like, oh, dude, we got to get there 3 hours early.
Yeah.
I honestly wish no one else.
You know, this band that is in high school.
I honestly wish no one was in the building with me other than the band, and they could just perform for me.
No, it's all about the experience.
Yeah,
I could not do that. I go to a concert and I want to be like around people. What up? Yeah,
absolutely.
Speaking of, BK and I are going to see Emmett swimming in a week.
Yes, we are.
Boom.
Yes, we are.
And I got to get him Emmett swimming.
Emmett swimming. So he'll be there watching him set up, listening to the band. He'll be there talking with people.
I'm going to call you out again. I'll be like, that song was written about him.
Oh, boy.
I
gotta ask him.
We're not going to bring it up.
You should.
Folks, you guys can go back and listen to some old episodes to see what we're talking about with that one. But anyway, what I will say, the one thing I thought was interesting this year is the one thing I get annoyed with is like, you know, Facebook, everybody puts the pictures and all that stuff. And then you get like, I appreciate my friends. I appreciate everybody, but like, I get annoyed with all the texts that go out so it's constant. Thank you. Or you like the text. It's
just don't do them, dude. I don't do them at all.
It's the happy holidays. And like, what I will say this, everybody,
you don't do what?
I don't respond. I don't give them out.
No, I feel like people listened to me this year is what I wanted to say. I wanted to say thank you because like Facebook was extremely chill. It was almost like another day. And then I think out of the group, I think I was the one that actually texted you and Brian saying happy holidays. No one else. Everybody left me alone. It was great. And then you sent me the greatest text, which was like, hey, my wife.
I tried texting it to you, but it didn't work.
You were like, my wife presents video. It's up now.
That was great.
He loves it. I do
too. I put it. I put a smile on my face.
I watched it also.
Well, I gotta set
Brian, was that not great?
It was great.
I gotta set the table. Folks.
She was nice this year.
Her faces are the best.
We've mentioned this in the past, but Mooney's wife creates my Christmas present every single year.
I think I actually got the most likes I did this year out of any video.
Yeah, she definitely put a smile on my face too.
This has gone on for probably 5 or 6 years now, and I'll be honest with you, I was a little disappointed because I feel like she knows there's an audience, so she slowed down a little bit. But typically, folks, what happens is Mooney and his wife.
There wasn't as many gifts.
But your parents in the background made the video for me.
No, but
that was the best part.
So Mooney's wife, all you see is typically there's a pile of gifts, and she just rips the paper up as fast as she can. She looks at whatever it is and says, oh, she says what it is. She says, thank you. And then over the shoulder, she throws it and she goes right back for the next gift. And she'll go through like this huge pile of gifts in like 3 minutes flat.
Yeah.
And it's the greatest thing.
Expression is priceless.
You know, because most people go, what'd you get? And you open it up and you're like, man, this is really cool. Yeah. Not your wife. She goes, like, there's still wrapping paper on it and she throws it over her shoulder.
Right. She just gets a peek at what it is.
This year she was a little more gentle.
Yeah.
This year she was like, oh, thank you. And then she'll set it to the side instead of over the shoulder. I expected the over the shoulder. Classic. I love it. Thank you. Thank her for me because and
she didn't want to do it this year. I said, babe.
By the way, all my friends.
It's a Christmas gift for some people.
Your parents get up and they're just like.
I will say this. For the lack of Christmas texts I got, my friends all texted me and said, did you see Mooney's wife video up yet? Her video's up. And I'm like, I know, right? Is this not awesome? And so that is the gift that keeps on giving, sir. You know, it beats a gift card. Her videos are fantastic. So,
I feel like what you're saying though, like the Facebook,
everything died down a bit,
and thank God because it's all BS.
Yeah,
it's all BS, and all the gifts and all of this, and everybody's just so happy. It's not life. Yeah, it's not real life.
It needed to die down,
and I think it is as a whole.
Yeah,
Yeah. What about balance? Between the BS and the happy, beautiful stuff in life. Balance.
Yeah, but advertising, it's just advertisement.
Yeah,
my life is better than yours. It's just advertisement of my life.
I've thought about that for Facebook for a while though. That's my problem.
But there's a lot of people that'll put like 30 pictures of their kids opening up every gift. That stuff. The people who did post, it was like one picture. You did, and I'm like, that's fine. I got no issues with that.
But it's like all year they do that.
It wasn't. Everybody toned down this year, which I thought was great.
But you see people hopping on a private jet off to Telluride. You're just like,
I don't have those. Keep on my Facebook. What up, DJ? Was it DJ Khaled?
Yeah, what's up on your Facebook?
I have people that went to Walmart. I don't know.
Right.
Well, we do have
Different
a
friend
couple,
group.
but I mean, I sit there and go, like,
you just don't want. Yeah.
People are like, oh, we're so happy. Like they're so happy, and I'm like, 5 minutes later, it's like, why did you forget the whatever rap? I can't believe you did this. Like, I'm like, post that. I want to see that.
Yeah, I mean,
well, that's more exciting.
I'm pissed off about my payroll taxes. You know what I mean? During Christmas, I don't want to see you getting on a private jet.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't want to see it.
Hey, I get
you know, the people that advertise, I'm like, man, you know, people like look at it and go, okay, great for you.
Yeah, it's like, no one cares. But I think, did anybody see any like good movies or anything during the holidays?
Glass Onion? The Glass Onion's good.
Is it? See, here's my
watched it.
Glass Onion.
I want to see Knives Out first.
Watch Knives Out first. You have to watch Knives Out first.
Okay, so I just got Knives Out. I haven't seen it yet, but then I plan on doing the double feature.
Is it good though? Is it edgy or is it?
It was okay.
Sorry, Brian. Go.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was not as good as Knives Out.
But it's worth the 2 hours.
It's entertaining.
Okay, so in my review, it's if you go at it with like this is not a murder mystery like the first one. Not at all. There's no mystery whatsoever.
Just murder mystery sounds dumb to me.
Some murder mysteries are actually good, but
it's all funny and like over the top acting.
You're not selling it for me. I'm not.
It's entertaining. It's absolutely entertaining.
It's entertaining. What I'm saying, but it's Edward Norton. It's Kate Hudson. It's
great people.
Yeah, it's all good.
Janelle Monáe, who's hot, by the way.
Although she's not attracted to your kind, sir.
What? She's not?
No.
Oh, hey, she likes that too.
She's more likely to ask Jordyn out than us.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can watch. I'm good.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying that's like, if you guys were at a bar.
Well, hey, like,
I thought you were talking like middle age overweight. Yeah, that's not nice.
No.
It's packed with good actors. It's a good movie.
He's got the wrong plumbing for her.
Yeah,
that's all.
What I'm saying is, I thought it was really good. Yeah. I liked it. Had a good time. I laughed. I was entertained. They do throw some twist in there. Daniel Craig is really good at like his portions, like his ad lib or whatever he's doing. Like his explanations of things and how he saw them. I don't know. I thought it was really good. I was entertained.
I just bought it, so I'll check it out. I'm obviously going to watch it.
But the first one's better. First one's obviously better. It's actually more of a mystery.
Well, we got to watch the first one. I'm watching the first one anyway, and then I'll check it out and we'll talk about it. As far I watched a ton of like some documentaries and stuff. I didn't watch any like real like movies. But I did want to highlight a documentary.
Oh boy, I know you're going there. Go ahead.
Not the one we watched.
No, there's going to be another one that has to do with that band.
So anyway.
Oh no, don't do it. If it is, stop the story right now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good documentary, and it if you take the one piece of it out, the documentary is called "Scream for Me, Sarajevo," and so is
it about Iron Maiden?
Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden did a surprise show in Sarajevo during the war. The whole thing is not the show. It's about the people in Sarajevo who were getting bombed. It's very, if you're
so it's about a group of people who got bombed. I can't wait to see it.
If you're paying attention to anything in like the Ukraine right now, you can kind of imagine.
I don't.
I know you don't. But what I'm saying is people who might be listening, if you can understand what they're going through now, imagine that in the 90s, the people in Sarajevo were going through a very similar situation. So they were living in like underground bunkers, all this kind of stuff. And then basically a rock show comes in and like at least makes them feel good for 2 hours. But it's a whole thing on how they get in there. It's all about the people. I'm just saying it's a great documentary.
I'm out. I don't like depressing stuff. I don't want to watch. The world is already depressing as it is. I don't want to watch documentaries about people more depressed.
That is pretty sad.
It's sad, but it's a really good documentary.
Let me go through the TV channels. Oh my God, this will make me really sad and pissed off. play.
But
be knowledgeable.
there are things that are
set.
set there. It's a documentary. That's what I'm saying. I like documentaries.
I agree. Some people
You
like to be knowledgeable.
I love documentaries.
I know you like documentaries.
I'm with you.
I think you would like it because you actually went to Sarajevo.
I've been to Sarajevo.
So you went to Sarajevo like 5 years before
I went there right before the war.
And then
the hotel we stayed at actually became it was the centerpiece for the UN. So it was the building. It was the building. Yeah, it's pretty rad.
So I'd rather watch a documentary about Kyle's trip to Sarajevo.
No.
You hated it, though, right? Didn't you?
Well, I didn't hate it.
The food.
It was like first time I saw like a horse head in the window.
Oh no!
No, didn't you order like a pizza and they gave you like dough with a raw egg on top?
Well, so we're walking around with like USA jackets, right? We all have our USA jackets on, and we're all excited because we see pizza. We see a sign for pizza, so we freak out because we're eating. I mean, the food over there is horrific, and we get over there and pizza, and it's like a giant thing. It's shaped like a pizza, but it was the dough was raw. I mean, not even cooked, barely cooked at all. Raw dough, and it had ketchup with a egg in the middle, and that was their version of pizza.
That's pizza.
Yeah, no, I see your face.
Ew.
That's how I was
horrified.
Right.
I know.
You gotta cook it yourself?
So basically,
we didn't eat. I wouldn't.
We
didn't eat much for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks, and then
we went to Copenhagen.
Yeah, and there was a Burger King.
And there was a Burger King, and the whole team, we all went in there and just went bananas.
How pissed would you be
Oh,
if you think you're getting pizza?
I'd be scarred for life.
And then it just shows up, and it's like, well, why is there raw?
Well,
I would actually yell at them for calling it pizza. I'd yell at them.
But you're in a strange country and all. You're not going to go hardcore on them. You have to just sit there and take it.
We're not allowed to drink the water. You know, things
can't drink the water either.
I mean, because when it's a lot of money to take a whole U.S. team over to a competition.
Didn't you order steak too? And it was like raw. It was like steak tartare instead.
Yeah, I like steak tartare, but no, I mean, all I remember. This was a long time ago, but I just remember all of us.
I can do medium rare. I love medium rare. I even love
rare. Wait, have you never had steak tartare?
No.
Oh, it's amazing.
I'm not eating it.
Oh, here we go.
Nah.
I'd eat it.
You would eat it, and you'd be like, "Wow, this is really good." If you like meat,
he ate a hot dog off of my driveway. he'll eat steak tartare. I'm not touching it.
I have no germs. I'm not.
No, I know, dude.
You were there. Everybody's like, dude, you don't have to eat that. He was like, no, I'm going to eat it. Why not? Really? Everybody's like, no, we have plenty of hot dogs. Feed that one to a dog.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we've got New Year's coming up on Saturday. It's New Year's Eve.
Oh my God.
Who's got big plans?
I don't, but I have to sit through some sort of like Vietnamese like concert.
Oh,
like,
you love those. I saw
Dude,
actually your wife.
I normally don't agree to do these.
You love those things though.
I didn't have any plans, and there wasn't really
it's not
any
even
prospects.
their New Year's.
And I'm sitting there going, fine.
Bro, sometimes you just got to say no.
It's not even the
I've
Vietnamese.
said no a lot to this.
It's not even the Vietnamese New
Year's.
But I thought you've gone before. I remember stories.
You've been before, and you actually said you liked it.
No. I like a Vietnamese concert where there's a bunch of singers and you're sitting there.
Isn't that this?
But this is New Year. This is New Year's
church service.
But it's not their New Year's.
Well, okay. A, I understand that. B, I like to drink during New Year's.
You can't drink at this?
I'm going to drive to it.
Oh, she should drive you back.
Oh yeah, because my wife has driven.
Never mind. She's been in a few accidents,
times, which is zero when we go together.
She's been in a few accidents since I've known her.
Doesn't drive.
She drives all the time, but if we ever go somewhere together, I drive.
Well, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
What?
Oh no, I let my wife drive.
I drive everywhere. My wife cannot.
You drive
I drive everywhere. Mom drives me crazy when she drives.
I let my wife drive.
She's not a very good driver. Huh?
My wife's a better driver than me. I let her drive.
You're not a very good driver either, bro.
I'm just saying. No, I let her drive. I'm not.
Dude, every time I'm with Matt, I drive.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't think you've ever driven. I always do the driving.
Oh my God! Like
He's worse than me though.
No,
he doesn't know. I mean, liking driving. He doesn't like to drive.
I hate driving. I'm the best passenger in the world.
Yeah,
you know why? Because I don't ever really criticize the driver. I don't ever if they mess up, I'm like, oh, we'll just turn around and do this.
That's why I like driving with him. You make me nervous. This guy, we agree.
Why do I make you nervous? You know what the problem is? And Brian can back me up with this.
Are you one of those, you got to speed up, dude?
No. Hold on.
He complains about everything.
Life is too short to drive boring cars. Okay.
Absolutely.
Brian, sorry,
Brian,
get really big.
Brian,
I back you up
this.
on this. It's 100% true.
By the way,
Now, as long as you
I say that all the time.
You're going to enjoy driving.
I don't have a car
Okay,
payment.
some people can't afford dope cars.
Oh, come on, man.
You can still get a cool older car that's fun. That's
Okay,
nice. That's
I don't
good
drive a
to drive.
Lamborghini.
Mr. Cush Porsche job guy, I can't afford a Porsche.
You don't have to buy You don't have to buy one of those. There's plenty of other cars out there that are older.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a lot of
really?
I got a nice
What
Jeep.
car am I going to drive that has a sub 350 car payment? That you guys are going to go.
By the way, I don't even
my
have
God.
a car payment, so I'm winning at this point.
Actually,
You're not winning. You're not winning. I have a hefty
Car?
car payment, but it's a badass car, and I have a blast.
I wouldn't.
Right, Brian?
I wouldn't
What?
survive on your car.
Like I enjoy driving.
Because you have a
I'm not
boring
gonna get
car.
the gloves
No, even
and
if I
stuff.
had a. By the way,
even if I had a nice
If
car,
you had my
Thank
car
you,
for a week,
Jordyn.
you'd come back and be like,
Yeah.
"This is awesome."
I hate
You'd have a lot of
you
fun.
could
Just
give
in
me
general.
a $10 million car tomorrow, and I'd be like, cool.
That's a
I'd
little
still
extreme.
pass my keys to someone.
Thank
Definitely
you.
would.
I
Yes,
would
I
absolutely.
agree.
Sorry, yeah, me too. Even my Kia back in Vegas,
no-
I passed my keys to everybody. I hate driving.
Yeah, no offense.
But that wasn't a fun car either.
No
It's just a
offense,
gas
you know,
box.
get it?
I wouldn't care. Like, I'll give you an example. Like when I got my Jeep, I had a roommate who had a nice BMW, and he wanted to borrow my Jeep for a week, and it was part of this deal. I had no choice and said yes. Anyway, I had his nice BMW and all. Hated it. I was pissed
It's
that I had
still
to
a
drive it
boring
for
ass
a
car,
week.
bro.
I was pissed I had to drive it for a week. I wanted my Jeep back. I just, I don't care. I'm not.
I mean, there are people out there that don't enjoy driving.
I know.
Oh, dude, if I struck the lottery, I would never drive again. I would hire a driver. I would hire.
He's
a
not
driver.
wrong because I wouldn't do. I'm with you on that too.
I already know who I would hire too.
And
You
see,
drive across
see
the
on
country
a
for fun.
beautiful,
Team
on a,
Subbacks,
no. My perfect, beautiful day. You give me that beautiful weather. I put that top down. Brian's with me, and we're in the twisties up in the mountains. There's
No,
nothing
but then
better.
By the
you
way,
and Brian are fighting on who's driving. and
If
who's
I
got the
won
driving
$1 billion,
gloves.
you could tell me what car you wanted.
I've never owned a pair of driving gloves.
Invite you over to
Yeah,
my
you
house
do.
and say, "Hey, Kyle, why don't we go driving somewhere? You're gonna drive. I'm gonna passenger." Bam.
Well, I remember driving you home one night, and you had a good time,
Oh yeah, dude. Like
and I didn't make you nervous.
No. I don't get nervous when other people drive. Like I'm one of those people. Like that's
He
why
is a great passenger.
I could not. I love roller coasters, and I could not, for the life of me, like do anything like skiing or surfing. If I control myself, I can't do it. I get too afraid. I know that I'm gonna do something to mess myself up. But if someone's gonna mess up my shit up, no problem.
I gotta edit now.
Yeah,
think
you
that was
gotta
an edit.
I have to edit.
We gotta write that down. What time was that?
You said
41 minutes.
41,
See, I got comfortable. Sorry.
Thanks.
You should have seen your partner in crime on roller coasters back in the day.
You don't like roller coasters?
I hate those things.
I love roller coasters.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh,
What's
I
that
love
thing I
roller
got you
coasters.
on and you?
I've marinated myself many a time.
There's some memories.
I was so bad.
There was, you know, those
'Cause I always
salt
wanted
and
to do
pepper
things that I
shaker
wanted to do, you
thingies
know?
that,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
spin.
yeah.
Daredevil fun.
And
I always want to do fun stuff. He's like, nope, not doing it.
And
I'm
I
like,
had to like sit next to him, and all I could, you know how like you see like in planes, trains, and automobiles when like they're spinning out, and you see like the devil head and stuff. That was his head, like laughing at me
Having a
as I'm
blast.
peeing myself.
Oh yeah, I love the
and
scary
he's
stuff.
literally peeing.
But you know his move though is we get in and we get situated, and right as it goes to move, he's like, "Oh my god, dude, there's a bolt
I'm
missing.
like, dude, did you hear that?
There's a bolt. We got to stop this. You know,
That's
there's
awesome.
a bolt.
Dude, it's not supposed to make this noise.
Yeah,
Scream for help.
That's a face.
that's why I'm as paranoid as I am today. That's why
my
I'm-
fault.
Yes,
It probably is your fault,
It
Dad.
is.
Oh, stop!
there's a lot.
Don't
there's,
take his side.
there's other family
It
members
could
that
be your fault a little bit.
there's other family members that
Pickle
will
juice?
attest that you're the reason for my
People get
anxiety.
scared. It goes either way. Like he's either going to embrace it and be worse than you, be more daredevil, or he's going to go the opposite.
But I
You know,
wasn't a daredevil, dude. I was not a daredevil. I just loved that fun when I was a kid.
I'm saying is
So
he's either going to embrace and one up you, or he's going to get scared and go into the.
You
Yeah.
did this, sir. You did this.
Brian, let's move the show along, please.
He's been highlighting
There you
stuff.
go.
I've had it highlighted for a couple minutes now.
Show, which we
No,
haven't even said a word to.
We will, but one more thing.
See, this is why. And why do we go an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Your fault, sir.
Enough about me. Let's talk about me some more.
I was just gonna wish you guys a happy new year and see if you guys had any good thoughts for the new year.
Going to my boy's house. He's got a party house down in Knoxville.
See, that would be awesome.
See, there you go. Can you invite
I'll be honest with you. I was in nightclub business, as you know, almost 30 years. We've already talked about this. New Year's Eve is for amateurs only. It's just amateur night. Mm-hmm. The best New Year's ever is always at a house party.
Yeah, always. Yeah, agree.
Always at a house party.
All I know is this year I'm not going to wait till 3 a.m. to watch some mumble rapper with the boy just do a little cameo. I'm not getting stuck into that from like
last year. You're going to see a mumble rapper, and I can't wait to hear that story.
Me and the boy are going to see Yeet.
They do have box seats though, which is a bit better than getting caught up in a mosh pit.
They're going to point him out in that concert.
No, we have front row box seats. Don't think
you're going to get a spotlight on you. Be like,
I'm going to be the
who's that?
No, I've talked to a couple of people, and they're like, people are going to be like, you were the coolest dad in the world for taking your kid to see.
I think
Yeet.
You're selling yourself a story.
They do mosh pit at Yeet?
No chance they do. All they do is they take their flashlights.
They do.
Is there GA?
Yeah.
Then there's going to be people.
No, there's a difference between moshing.
Really?
There's no moshing.
Moshing still goes on?
Then there is a mosh pit.
Of course they do.
Like that is just the
for Yeet.
Yes, they do.
1,000%. There's gonna be people trampling over each other. I went to Rolling Loud with Rush and I lost my toenail. And I lost both my shoes, I think.
It's not going to help for our next part of our show.
Sorry.
It's not very attractive, daughter.
Yeah. So
lost my toenail.
Hardcore mosh pit with my brother. It was a bit much.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody had to put you on the shoulders just to get you off the ground.
I'm saying like a mosh pit like Slayer.
Yes.
That
These
happens.
kids are bananas.
Good. Then I can't wait. It gives me something to watch other than Yeet. So.
Or you're going to be the only old white dude at that show.
It's all good.
All right. I can't wait to hear the stories.
I'm just hoping he
really.
Gets
There's
there.
no he doesn't have a
kindred spirit on the other side going.
Dude, I'm a dude. I'll go anywhere. I ain't going to that show.
I'm going. Why not? I'm in Rome.
No way am I going to that
show. Be worried about. All I do is I hope.
And where is it at?
At the Anthem in DC, which is cool.
Oh yeah, in DC.
No, it's actually really
awesome.
It's actually
it'll be fine.
It's actually a really nice.
You'll get shanked.
It's a really nice. It's a really nice venue.
Don't worry, he can fight off bears. He can fight off the Yeet man.
I've been there many a time. All I'm hoping is the boy realizes that he is not actually.
You may scare him out of being.
You've been there many a times for rock shows.
Yeah, I saw Bush, Third Eye Blind.
Right.
There's a difference.
That's where 40 and 50-year-old men live.
Yeah, we have seats.
40 and 50-year-old white dudes live to go see Bush.
We're not general admission. We're not on the floor. We got front row box.
What do I know? What do I know? I just want pictures.
I'm taking the boy. It's going to be fun. Me and him, we're going to be jamming out to some Yeet.
Be a good time.
Jamming out.
I think so. Okay.
Alrighty.
So anyway, New Year's, I'm going to be at home. Hopefully I'll go to bed by 10 o'clock or so.
I'll understand every 50th word that's said.
Yes.
Yeah, my daughter and I, we're going to be wasted at my boy's house.
Go, Dad.
Boom.
See,
She's 21 now. We can do that together now.
Oh my God.
Oh, there you go.
I want to go with you guys. I'm going to.
You should.
It's going to be a better time.
Oh my God. I wish I could duplicate myself and have him go with
two Moonies. Multiplicity would be awesome.
Oh my God, that would be awesome. I would send one with feet to the party, and then I would go party.
And I would get the one that showed up for the show on time. You did. You were actually early this time, but I mean, all the other shows.
That's incredible, dude. If I could create 5 of me and have one be on time, and awesome. One go to things I didn't want to go to, and
it'd be great. I'm for it.
God, that would be awesome.
Let's make it happen, sir.
I'm
Brian,
about
make that happen.
Vietnamese New Year's concert.
He typically likes them, though.
Man, that just sounds really rough, dude.
Hey,
really,
I didn't have any other plans. I had nothing going on. If I had something to combat it with and say, "Hey, we're doing this,"
you should have invited him to the house party.
Sounds
first.
like a 3-hour church.
Where's the house party?
If you invited him to the house party first,
where's the house party?
Oh, dude, it's in Noakesville.
No.
If you invited me, say a month ago, I know you weren't gonna. I'm not saying you should.
You should invite him to stuff more.
No,
often.
all I'm saying is if I had that,
we're degenerates, though. We party. We're degenerates.
Dude, if I had
it was a party like we party.
I've seen him.
Yeah. Really? You don't think I can drink with you?
Do you bring midgets to your party?
Do you? Can I go now?
Yes.
I didn't know there was little
midgets?
people.
Midgets and.
I didn't know there was little people going to be there.
Okay,
I
can drink with you guys. I'm not going to.
Have you seen the videos I've been sending you guys?
They're fantastic.
Did you see the last?
They're fantastic.
The Hare Krishna one?
Yeah.
I didn't.
He sends me little people.
I send
videos.
little people
okay,
videos.
I didn't see it.
Oh, they're so great.
Notice I PC'd that whole thing.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not.
So,
I don't
okay.
do the little. I don't know.
Okay, so now we're getting to the main part.
But
of the show.
I would easily be able to party with you guys. That's no problem. Like I have no problem.
He
partying.
could. He actually really could.
Unless
hang
you're
with
getting
you.
into
It'd be
some
funny,
other stuff
too.
other than alcohol, then I would have.
It would be funny too. You'd have a good time.
I'm pleading the fifth.
Okay, fair enough.
Pleading the fifth.
Okay, so let's move on to the next.
Drinking
part.
a couple. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, got it. I see. What you're saying.
Let's get to the next part of this the show. Okay, so the reason
All right.
why
we avoided a big snag there. We avoided
Yes.
it. But we still
Yeah.
got to edit the S word out.
yeah, we got that. So
Still, I wish we could curse in the new.
Why can't you?
I
I've been saying
really,
this
it
since day one.
really, it really, it
It's a
really
podcast.
bothers
More
me.
character.
we can't.
It is
because
100%.
because he,
Even she said it.
in the grand illusion dream that we're going to get picked up one day, he wants us to be game show ready.
Okay, so right now we're interviewing someone who is basically a social media influencer. One could
I
say.
guess.
But she
you could
cusses like a
say.
sailor.
Yeah.
With people I love and I'm comfortable with, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, but she's got a decent following, and
Right.
so
What's that to do with cussing?
It's game show ready. He thinks.
so
You just have to know when to turn the on and off switch off.
so
Thank you.
When to be professional, when to be.
I've
just
cursed like
chilling,
5
comfortable,
times
you
in
know?
like 3
By the way,
years.
the S word, I mean, that's not really a cuss word. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I use curse words all the time.
to express
We all do.
yourself.
He does, no. Like
Here's the
I'm like
thing.
you. I
Right.
mean, like
We all
I
do.
literally
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't have a conversation where I don't say it.
Right.
And then I do this show, and I probably have cursed maybe 5 to 10 times in
Here's
3
the thing.
years.
I'd like to make it so everyone could listen to it, where I'm not embarrassed, because we get people like family reunions that want to check it out. I'm not saying they're listening every week, but when they do check,
If they don't like it, F them.
I just want to
Yeah.
make sure it's all good. Everybody can understand it. It's quite frankly, I think it almost sets us apart too, in the fact that we work clean. I think it's a little bit different than
It
everybody else
does.
out there, and so I'm good with it.
My vote. I've strongly opposed it for a long
Brian,
time.
you're with me, right?
I am with you, but we can talk
Thank
about
you.
it.
I mean, do you know the stories we could tell if we could, like,
But we tell
Uncle
the-
Spaghetti
no,
stories?
The thing is, we tell the stories
we gotta-
anyway, but we don't. We
have to
I think
tap dance. We gotta be like, what up?
I think it's actually funnier to go around it without actually just saying it. There's a
details are
difference.
funny sometimes,
But
though.
what I'm saying is, when you work around, when you say the same thing, but
the F word does make
work
me laugh.
around-
I'm not gonna lie.
no, but when you work around it, it's actually funnier than if you just filth, flarn, filth, for Eddie Murphy said.
F word,
Well-
S word, they make
Yeah,
me
they-
laugh.
All right, ready?
Okay. well,
Opinions vary.
I know, right?
All right, can we get to the star of the show?
Roadhouse. Okay.
The star of the show. We
So
keep postponing.
Jordyn is not only my niece, but Jordyn is a professional model as well as a singer.
Yeah.
Hey!
And a social media influencer.
Where can we find you, Jordyn? I can put you up on the screen.
You can find my Instagram at Jordyn JORDYN TAYLORS Jordyn Taylor's World.
And it is her world. What I like,
Yes.
what I'm interested about.
What made you go with that handle?
Yeah, I gave her
It's
that
my
name.
own little world.
Yeah.
I don't know. You come to my Instagram page and it's all the music, modeling, all the things I do in my life, family, everything.
So
My
what
little
I-
world.
So we're taking it like a step into your world. That's what you're saying.
So like,
Yeah, I guess you could say.
so like at this
Sweet.
at this point in the stage, like we're over the hill, right? She's a young up and comer that has the whole world ahead of her,
And she's
doing,
always and she's like
doing stuff.
coming in hot, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, like she's
Starting off
doing
good.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
So
she's got like a
Thank
leg
you.
up.
yeah. So how did you get into modeling?
My mother actually. I started
My chopped liver?
Ah!
Well,
I'm just saying,
okay,
man.
both my parents got me into
Thank
modeling
you.
when I was like 5. I was very, very young. But when I turned about like 15 years
You were in a
old,
Toys R Us catalog. I remember that.
yeah, Yeah, I was in a Toys
You
R
were in a
Us.
Toys R Us catalog?
Yeah, remember
when
Toys R
Toys R
Us?
Us was still around.
Yeah. You were in Toys R Us.
With
kid.
Jeffrey the Draft. Jeffrey spelled the wrong way, the dumb way.
Dumb way.
Dumb.
Okay, so was it something that like when they approached you, was it something you actually wanted to do, or was it something you weren't sure about, and then you
I think
found it
once I
later?
grew up a little bit and I started to understand my passions and what I wanted in life, I did see some insight to it and how I could really, use it in my life and just be good at it, I guess. I started to see that I did have a slight passion for it. So when I was 15, I got signed to my first agency, and then it just went from there pretty much.
How do you deal with like high school friends or friends that are like not even like you so to say it appropriately, Jordyn Taylor's world is perfect because like you have this other world that other high school students or 16
She's 21 now, but go ahead.
When she got her,
we're still
starting.
Oh, okay, take it easy, all right.
Oh, Mister, I'm a part of the thing that made it all happen.
We were talking about high school.
We're setting the table here.
What I'm saying is he says he was a part of everything that happened.
I'm following you.
Exactly.
I'm following you.
So I'm saying is that you have these friends that you were talking about people who post are like, I can't live in that world. You're living in a world. They're worried about passing a math test, and you're sitting there signing modeling contracts.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody my age pretty much has their own thing going on. I do have a lot of friends that are in college right now. And then I have a lot of friends that are poets, artists. They do a sport, just a lot of talented people. But
so you got like involved in a like talent pool. So you like, I see what you're saying.
That was me moving to Broward. I went to a school in Broward, and I kid you not, every single person in my school, you would meet them. They did poetry, they sang, they rapped, they were a skateboarder, they did this, they did that, they were into acting.
So it was a school where people were
like
really good at it, or they just said
they were amazing at it. I would not be singing today if I didn't go to that school 100%. I was in a talent show that I was kind of forced to go into, but changed my whole perspective on stopping just singing in the shower. I wanted to show the world my singing.
So you started off modeling and then you became a singer.
Yeah, well, I've been singing my whole life.
Okay.
Kind of like modeling, but I don't.
You were on a TV show too, though.
I was.
That was in the middle of that, wasn't it?
No, that was when I was like 16 or 15.
Yeah.
That was yeah, you're right. A little bit older, but
I was on Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon, yeah, Nickelodeon. But I don't think my parents even knew that I wanted to have singing as a career path. When I was younger, I sang in the shower, and my best friend Tabitha.
Shout out to Tabitha.
Tabitha.
Is your nickname Tabby? Please tell me your nickname's Tabby.
It is. Well, one of them. She has
Tab.
a lot. Yeah, Tabby.
I think
I like Tabby better.
Or Tabs.
Tabby.
Tabs.
Dude, she's the coolest.
Tabs.
She is.
Tabs is good
She's
too.
amazing. Yeah, godmother of my children, 100%.
All right, then we gotta have Tabs on the show.
Oh,
way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get Tabs on the show. Don't think we won't.
Boom.
She's amazing.
So to Mooney's point, because we didn't get plucked out from a modeling agency when we were 15. I was walking around. Nobody found me. So how does that work? You go to like a modeling, you pick somebody in the newspaper and you go, I want to go to this modeling agency, and then you audition, or how does that whole thing work?
Well, I guess now in my life, being a little bit older and having control over everything, I do my research. I go online and from reviews to the people that have already been signed there to how they were built, the whole entire company or agency in general, the people that work for the agency directors. I just do my full research. And once I feel like there's an agency that could truly help me in my career, I'll go ahead and put out an application. And who knows?
Your manager does a lot for you now too.
Oh yeah, but I have a new artist manager that he does pretty much everything in the background world of taking care of business or talking to people about my money negotiations or just
so you don't have
papers.
to think about anything. He's your guy. That just
remember, he's the one that found that dude.
Grateful.
So I gotta set the table. Yeah. So
you and setting the table.
It's one of my fortes, right? It's one of my things.
I like it.
Okay.
So
I mean, we can't just go from you want to go to chapter 50. He's on chapter 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Step by step.
Good.
Long form interview here. So so anyway, so your new manager, if I'm correct, he also manages Psy from Gangnam Style.
Nice.
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
How'd you get connected with that?
He pretty much just reached out to me, and we had a meeting for about 3 or 4 hours in Las Vegas right before I left.
artists.
Yeah, that's how me, even personally, you get to know who
Get to
you're
know someone,
working
yeah.
with, or even if you want to work with them, and vice
It's the
versa.
Asian thing too, right? Like he's
I mean, I guess
his artists are Asian.
Oh yeah, well he used to live in Korea, and most of his upcomings and kind of starting his whole company and everything did start in Korea. So pretty much every not every, but most of the Korean artists that did come to America and thrive, he did have some way, shape, or form to do with that.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
cool.
amazing.
So
So he
know?
thought your look was exotic
like
and
big on
different.
the K-pop.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he saw you
You know.
on the Insta. I think they call
The
it.
Insta.
And so he
Oh,
was
yeah.
And
like,
then so he reached out to you.
Yeah, he reached out to me,
Okay.
and then we got together. We had a meeting in the Venetian in Las Vegas and got to know each other. I told him my aspirations, my goals in
Yeah.
life, and I told him right from the bat that I am moving to New York as well. So he just saw I was a go-getter and told me he really believed in my music, and
wow.
yeah, very appreciative for him coming along the path and kind of helping
He
me with
needs to
everything.
listen to Subfacts.
Yeah, he
Can you
does.
imagine, like, if he found us? We'd go for the meeting.
Oh my God, we get us big in Korea.
We would be loved. And you know how much they would love us in Korea?
I would actually go to Korea. I'd be like,
You
what
would.
up?
I'd be via
I really want to go to
satellite.
Korea.
How does he know to how does he run across your Insta?
Well,
Like, in other words, are you part of like a, I mean,
She's pretty big.
I understand that.
I
What
think
I'm
it's just
saying
the Vegas
is,
community.
okay.
The Vegas community, and also just algorithms, just yeah, pretty much just algorithms. When it
You're
comes
probably
to
on the
Instagram,
same algorithms, by the way, sir.
What I'm saying is,
Attractive
I would
Asian
never,
women.
I could do a million songs.
It's probably the same
Could I
algorithm.
run across you? I mean, I may not
Maybe.
run across you if I do some searches, but I would have to. Like, Instagram doesn't have like, oh, models, right? I can't.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
You know how that works, dude, right?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
He's
My
not
Instagram's
exactly-
all cars, hot chicks.
I don't do Instagram.
That's pretty much it.
I don't do
Cars and hot
Instagram.
chicks.
He doesn't
Brian,
do
what's your
Insta- He doesn't do
Dogs?
Instagram.
By the way,
What?
I don't do Instagram. I barely even.
They know what you like, dude. They know.
I barely even Facebook stalk. Like, I don't. I'm not
TikTok
like.
really knows though.
Oh, TikTok.
Like, I don't
big
do
time.
any of that.
Scary.
Like, I don't. I'm just not one of those guys. Like, I like living in a world where I know the people I know, hang out with the people I hang out with. Like, I don't.
Yeah, but the
seek-
algorithms are so good now.
I understand,
Yeah.
but I don't like. What am I going to search for?
Like,
You don't even have
Models?
to, you don't have to search. Like you see a picture, you click on, you're like, oh, that's cool.
You and
Next
size
thing you know, it's
manager.
just that's all you're seeing now.
You and size
Everybody has
manager
a
would
different
both show
opinion
up
about
on
it.
Jordan Taylor's world.
Gotcha. Okay.
Personally, me, I actually don't even like social media. I'm not forced, but I'm
You're
in
a
a
hippie.
position to
But
where
you have to
I have
promote
to.
your
Hippie.
brand and you're singing.
Exactly. And why would I not do that when I do have the opportunity to in this life?
Absolutely.
But it also makes
But
money.
Do you have your
Yeah,
songs?
that as
Are your
well.
songs on Insta?
Oh,
and
They
or-
are.
I
They
have
are,
actually,
yeah.
if you guys can vamp a little bit, I have one of her songs on
Oh, sweet.
YouTube. Hopefully, we don't have any commercials when I go to play it. But
Man, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
this is some of this.
Fighting the feeling of the flow. Just let it go.
Are we going to be sued?
No, she's right
Her song.
Yes, you are.
Time for the crying.
Man.
I like that bass line.
Divine timing.
Can I change the singer to my like all-time band? Or
So yeah, that's a little bit. The song is called
Thank you.
Tides.
that was really good.
Thank you very much. I
So you
appreciate
can
it.
listen to Tides on. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, and so how
Man.
cool is that? It's got
Like-
a good vibe to it.
See,
I
that's
like
no
it.
fair.
Thank you.
Like, she grabbed all all the good thing. Like,
Everything we
Like-
get angry about.
right. Like the good gene tree or the gene tree. Like, she hit like all the good branches.
I will tell you this: if you
I hit like one like good like
we got bit with
blue
ugly
eyes,
shit.
bam, and then like I completely fell.
Oh my God.
Which is funny.
It's like I'm like climbing back up.
We-
Can
I
I
need
get
more
some
than
of those,
eyes.
please?
we worked with people that called him a baby husky.
Right? I'm sitting there going like,
And so-
why did I get one thing?
So it's kind of. No, but
Like,
I
can I
fell
get
down.
back up there? Maybe fall again? Hey, maybe some brains.
I fell
Maybe,
down and
you know.
got hit with the ugly stick every step of the way. But like,
Everybody has beautiful qualities about them. Come on now.
Okay, no,
That's
no,
what a good-looking
We
person
both
says.
have a coworker that
That's easy to
called
say
us.
when you're good looking.
That's what it said.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
a
exactly.
good-looking person says, "Oh, you're
Oh,
you're
no,
a good catch."
genuine.
Okay,
you
by the
know?
way, try having a brother. Both of us.
I have a brother.
Okay, I
He ain't the
understand, but
best.
have
I love him so
you ever
much.
had someone say, "Oh, wow, your brother is much better looking than you," to your face?
I have.
We
She said
both
it.
Me and my
have.
brother
Yeah,
are
that
both
is
very
true.
good looking.
Your brother is very good looking. I agree.
He is 6'1" for
He
no
is a
reason.
good looking dude.
For no reason.
I am jealous. Like if I looked like that when I was a kid, I would have had a lot more girlfriends. I'm just saying.
But no,
Because you know why? Because I approach people like I literally approach people like Noah. I can go talk to anybody anywhere, no problem. But if I looked that good, you get more
we talk about
results.
we talk about in the
Mm,
corporate
like that
world.
at all, actually. I
In the
dated
corporate
myself.
world, you could start off as like in the mailroom, and you would be our bosses within maybe 3 months.
right.
And we've sit around and it was like this person just had a great life. They just
Yeah.
keep
Uh-huh.
they fall forward or fall upwards, I guess
Yeah.
is what they say. But so what it helps is saying Jordan Taylor's world because you know
Yeah.
you're living in your world and you're doing what you do, and I think it's fantastic.
Thank
know.
you.
But it
Very
started
much.
She's getting ready to go to the big time.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Manhattan,
Yeah.
baby,
Very, very
Manhattan.
Oh,
New York.
nice.
Yeah.
So
New York,
so,
New York.
so-
What does that mean? You're gonna like are you gonna get a record contract or do you have one?
Well, right now I'm just signed to my artist management and
Okay.
my management for my agency for modeling. But I do have my manager has a lot of things planned for me before I do go out there already. When it comes to singing lessons, acting lessons.
In New York or
in
here?
New York.
Okay, in New York.
100%, yeah,
Okay,
in New
got it.
York. Some producers for me to work with as well already. So I know I'm gonna have a good support system and also be set up very right when I do go out there.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm excited.
yeah.
And you're
Nervous,
gonna
of
have a
course,
lot.
but
You'll
very
have the
excited.
best food in the entire world
That's
to
everything.
eat.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm
Best
excited.
Italian food, best Chinese food, best pizza. Like I mean, best Greek food.
You know what sold
love
her?
that.
This was kind of cool. If you don't know New York, you know when you're on the ground, it can be hectic, it can be crazy. It is. It's just
Mhm.
madhouse. But we went up to the top of the Empire State Building, and her
That
whole.
was the day that changed my
That's what I'm saying.
whole
It changed
life
everything for you.
about things. 100%.
When you see it
Explain
from
that.
up here,
Oh, well, before when my parents honestly first started talking to me about it, it was like, yeah, okay, like I don't think it's for me or like I just didn't really give it too much thought, you know? And then when I started to learn a little bit more about New York and just the roots of it, I actually got to go there a couple of times. Um the first time I went there, it was a really quick trip, but that second time that we had went all together and they brought me to some of like the touristy places, but more where I
Right.
could see the beauty of it all, rather than the chaos.
Yeah, no,
Or
it's
the,
it,
the
it can be a
peaceful
beauty
from the
in the
Empire State
madness,
Building.
basically. But
Do you remember our Empire State Building story? We went. Okay, we went to New
You're
York.
looking real confused.
We went to New York in the '80s, and big trip.
Oh, that's so cool.
and
to
we
see
went to
that.
the Empire State Building and to get
here
there.
we go. This is going to be another one of those
To
stories.
get there, there's like 2 big long elevators that you have to take to get to the top, and so we get in and they pack you in because it's a tourist trap. So they pack you in as much as you can get.
I couldn't do it.
We're in there like sardines.
That's one thing I'm not good at.
And BK
I
decides
get
go.
claustrophobic.
But I
like
beat
crazy.
you up or something.
BK decides to rip like
Oh.
no other
Oh.
on floor number 1. And then he blames me. And so we're going up. It smells so bad in this elevator.
Sounds like
And
this is very.
It sounds like this is
true.
another made up story.
No.
It could be accurate.
What
It
do you
could be-
mean?
There's it
That
could
was-
be
Don't
accurate.
tell
I have
me.
It is definitely something I would do,
And
but I don't
did
remember this at all.
You did do this. And the whole time they're blaming me because I'm the fat kid. They always blame the fat kid.
Of course, they're going to blame the.
So
fat
you
kid.
blame the fat kid, and it wasn't me; it was him. And it stunk so bad, like
and
people
then
were
they're all
gasping
looking at you
for
like
air.
you're the fat kid that caused.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, what
That's
can I say?
like the worst elevator to be on
That's all you
because
have
it's
to say.
packed and it's.
Oh, I
takes-
can't do crowded.
You're in there for
elevators.
like
Oh my
10
God.
minutes.
I
Well,
would-
the,
yeah,
the
yeah.
elevator now, it's pretty rad. They have a ceiling as you're going up. It's a LED screen.
And
Oh,
it's
okay.
literally them building
Building
the empire.
yeah.
Oh,
It's just the
wow.
most.
really cool.
Oh, cool.
No, now it's a
Yeah.
museum, so it's expensive too.
It was like $60 per person.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we
gosh,
dropped-
I'm never doing that.
We dropped a couple $100
Yeah.
just to get the family up there. But But I will tell you, it's a
be like,
museum
boy, you're
experience.
staying down here.
No, it's a museum experience.
You have to experience it once.
And
I did.
well, yeah,
It stunk.
yeah.
It was awful.
It stunk.
Well,
Okay, just when you get there, just let me know when you can get Jets tickets, and then I'll look you up.
Do you know who the Jets are?
I kind of.
That's a no.
I've heard of
But I'm sure other people that I'm sure.
As far
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You may play there one day. That would be awesome.
Where do they play?
Jet Stadium.
In
Giant
New
Stadium.
Jersey, they actually play, but it's not too far from New York.
Yeah. Well, I'm
So-
interested to find out
MetLife
all
Arena.
that.
There you go.
She can sing the national anthem. Awesome.
out.
There you go. Throw out first pitch at a Yankee game.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah. I've seen
Oh
a
my
couple
God, you can
celebrities
sing
do
the
that.
national anthem at a Yankee game. That would be
Yeah,
fantastic.
I've never done.
Oh, there's your
Yeah.
vibe, really national anthem vibe.
Anyone
but it
can
could
sing the
be
national anthem.
if I got that opportunity.
If they're a
to-
singer.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
I guess-
say no to that.
I would not say
So-
no, but
Thank you.
it's not
So
my
as
forte.
far
but
as
yeah.
as far as your music goes, who are your influences for
Oh,
your,
good
for
question.
the fans? Because we
Whoa,
did play
way to go, Howard
Yeah.
Stern.
Question.
you.
Love
We,
that.
we played a snippet of the song. So
Mhm.
is that how the normal vibe is, or is it completely different? It's a one-off.
Honestly, no. I love my versatility.
Mm-hmm.
I one day want to make a album with every single song as a different genre, actually. But my
Ooh, I
biggest
like that.
inspirations are Amy Winehouse, Lauryn Hill, and I have to add it up there, Erykah Badu. I've been learning so much and listening.
What about all the
Not
music that I've given
Oh,
you?
of course, but like,
Like
me,
Kicks?
like for my music, like
Kicks.
you know, I don't really like. I love.
Kicks.
Floyd.
Yeah, you see, those are like inspirations, but more of
Widowmaker.
just like
So
who they are. as
she's going into
people
politics
and-
later on.
Look,
folks.
look. She's a modern day hippie, which I love.
Pretty much.
I love it. That's a good thing.
But you can't take credit for all. Like, she's got her own thoughts.
I'm
It's
not
Jordan
taking-
Taylor's
That's
world.
those are my people since I started singing in my life. Lauryn Hill
Right.
and Amy Winehouse have
Yeah.
been like my. You know that.
So are
I
you going
know.
more singing now than modeling?
It will always be a balance, but when it comes to my passion, forever singing.
Oh,
Singing,
okay.
I sing every day of my life. It makes me so happy. Even when I'm not feeling too good, I'll just literally put on a song and feel better. I love singing. Modeling is not so much a passion.
Okay.
Pays the bills.
But I like it. You know, it's something I've done pretty much my whole
I wish
life.
I could be okay at something and like be like awesome at it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can fine. I'll go model.
Oh my God. It's not
If
like
I
that at
have
all.
to, I'll take some pictures.
Fine,
Yes, you can take my
Vogue.
picture.
It's not like that.
Like,
It's
hold
just
on,
not like fun. Like,
Vogue,
oh my
yeah.
God, I'm so excited.
Tuesday, I can make it work, I guess.
I used to live with like a professional bodybuilder, and he was like, he hung out with other bodybuilders and me.
Yeah.
And he would go, "Oh, dude, we're just gonna go to the beach for the weekend. We'll do a couple best body competitions." All I'm like, "Yeah, because
Yeah.
why not? That makes sense. It'll be a goof, you know." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, fair enough. I know how that feels." So, so modeling, music, all that. Do you play any instruments?
Oh, well, I love to. I mean, I do play a couple instruments, not anywhere where I would, be able to maybe put my
But
playing
you
an
can put a
instrument
song,
and singing
like,
at the same
when you
time
put a
is
song together.
talent. My lord.
Yeah. Like, how do you write your songs?
I love that question as well. I think it's different every single time. I'll either have a beat, which is very hard to find. Just in my position, I need to definitely make more connections with producers that I can have lifetime because
I know a guy.
yeah,
Andy
yeah.
from creativeunderground.com. Actually, I hooked him up.
Oh, nice.
So Jordan will actually be working a little
Yeah,
bit with
I'm
Andy
excited
from
about
Creative
that.
Underground.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we'll see. He's my producer for life.
I'm very
Yeah.
excited to be
Actually,
here.
Brian, sorry about that. I forgot you're there. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. You know what, Brian? You should not take that.
Jokes. Brian, you're my producer for life. Andy's backup.
So is there anybody like in New York that you would like to meet? Like, like you're excited to
like meaning how like
Like within the
Celebrities,
within the
I'm
industry.
not
Like,
really interested in meeting any celebrities.
really?
Yeah, with all due respect.
there's no there's no
I would
no
no,
interest.
no, I'm
there's
just
nobody you would There's nobody you would like fangirl over.
You're
Lauryn
talking
Hill.
to Mr. Fanboy.
Did you see his face when she said that?
Like, you're
like,
talking
"Whoa,
about the
what do you
biggest
mean?"
fanboy
I'm
ever.
so sorry.
Like I'm the same way as you. Like I
think some
think
people care
autographs
about
are
it.
cool, and I would if
You'd
I met
rather
certain
be
people, I'd be
friends
like,
with
"Hey, what's
them
up?"
Then I don't know. I just
There's nobody that would you'd be like if you let's say like
Look at it.
Erica
It's
Badu.
really I've never seen him.
Let's say Erica Badu walks in the room.
you see, like I would rather sit down and be like, "Hey, can I please have a lovely conversation with you and ask you about like musical critiques or tips rather than like want to take a picture
But
with her?"
you wouldn't get tripped
Of
up.
course I would, and my heart would be beating really fast,
Yeah.
but
But you're not asking for an autograph or anything like that.
I would want to have a conversation
Right.
to better myself. Wow, that'd be an
Nothing
amazing
wrong with
opportunity.
autographs.
You know, I've thought about that many times before. Though, like if
You
I
are.
had that
I've never seen that
opportunity.
face.
Yeah,
It's a different face.
No. Honestly, there's a situation that happened between.
I'm
There's
sorry. Did I
there's a
say
You
something
just
situation-
wrong?
crushed your uncle.
Yeah, crushed
There's-
I
him.
mean,
crushed him.
nothing
no,
wrong
no,
with
there's
that.
nothing wrong with it. But there's a situation
Yeah.
between when you were young, there was a situation that you guys were involved in, and I remember
Huh?
feeling
Justin
crushed
Bieber?
on your behalf. Yes.
You see that was different when I was
So
like
who do-
10.
who's-
So when you were
A little
when you were
different.
10, BK introduced you to Justin Bieber.
I was obsessed.
Yeah,
Yes.
And I was like,
Obsessed.
where's the graph? Where's like the selfie and all? And it was like, oh no, you don't do that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
you
And
don't
I'm
do that.
like,
Yeah.
well, how do you have proof to tell your friends at school? Because I'd be like, dude,
What do I need
Justin
proof
Bieber.
for? I mean,
There's
I'm-
been a
I'm
couple
with
people
you,
in
like,
yeah.
Vegas, yeah.
Why do you need proof? Like, who's gonna lie about?
I've got 1,000 stories.
Oh, and
they're all true.
I've known a bunch of people that lie
Yeah.
about stuff.
Why would I
Your
lie
best
about?
your best friend lies about stuff all the time.
I don't understand it. I would never lie about meeting somebody because if I never met the person, I would never lie and go, "Oh my god, it was so cool." I
Nobody
met
cares.
Yeah, well, that's
But
just
people
flat out
do.
lie.
People do.
It's
That's
stupid.
especially when
That's
you're
just
in
to make
elementary.
themselves looks better.
Yeah, but
like-
especially when you're in
Yeah.
elementary school, I'd be like, J Beebs.
Like I could tell you the famous
still have
people
the
I met,
shirt you
and
gave me.
it's like 3 people.
yeah.
Like I would never lie about meeting famous people.
I've met a ton of them, and nobody was more famous than Justin Bieber back then.
You said Leonardo DiCaprio sucked,
He was a douche.
right? Like
Really?
I told
He
you guys
comes
that.
off
there's
like
like a
that.
thing. Don't meet
though.
your idols because you never know.
That was one that upset me. I told you that story.
I guess I forget.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But the Justin Bieber one, that one, even me, I was like, I've met every rock star rap.
See, I
all
know.
of it.
I've heard he's a douche. Big time.
No, he wasn't.
Justin
actually.
Bieber?
Yeah,
he
I've
wasn't
heard
at all.
I heard he was a douche. Big
No,
time.
Kinda
but the
fallen off
but the
People have
level.
said
I don't
that
really know too
he
much
is.
No,
now,
I'm
but-
telling you, the level of craziness that surrounded that dude back
and during
then.
that time,
Yeah,
That's what
Oh
I'm saying.
my.
Like
that was the baby.
2010,
time.
2011, 2012. That kid was Michael Jackson, Elvis, Michael
Oh,
Jordan
yeah.
in one. It was it was.
I wore a dress and heels. I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
I had
put
two
my
grandmas
favorite
fighting
dress
over his
on.
trash.
And you say you did meet him?
Well, I like
You were in the room with him. Look,
he was like right there with his security guard. I
not
remember like
yeah,
it wasn't like, oh hey, hi, my name's Jordyn, you know, but
dude, she was
definitely
little,
right
and like I said,
there.
this dude was like the Beatles.
And
But see now he'd be wanting to meet you. See,
when he told
Tables
me,
I don't know about all that. But
when BK told me, I was like,
got a wife now.
you didn't let her get a picture or autograph.
Yeah, no,
I
no.
was pissed on your
Yeah.
behalf.
Dude, you know, if I ever asked for a picture or an autograph for anyone in the position I was in,
You'd look
Oh, I would look
horrible.
yeah.
so
That's not-
douchey.
Not
No,
you,
no, no.
but I'm saying
No,
a
no.
10-year-old
So
girl
douchey.
has. You get
Every
free
right,
reign
yeah.
to do that. You 100% free reign, and
Yeah.
nobody would look bad at you.
Yeah,
for
but you
that.
know what's cooler, man? It's just doing it. Like, I spent the night, or that doesn't sound right. I spent a night with Justin Timberlake.
Really? You
Yeah.
never told me that. I love Justin.
Yeah, I mean, we spent
Hey,
the night.
you wouldn't have got a graph out.
No,
of
no,
it,
no. But
you know.
but it was. This was a long time ago, but it was just one of the coolest nights ever. You don't take pictures. You don't write things down.
Not you, but
You just,
10-year-old.
it just
girl.
is what it is.
Yeah, you know, then because it wrecks your.
Oh, I
Yeah,
totally would
yeah.
though. I would have been like, hey, at the end, I would have.
Well, that's because
You know-
you're a tabloid
I would have been
journalist.
the whole night, and then at the end, I'd be like, let me get a selfie sign.
Dude, you're Mr. Tabloid. You would post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
On
Don't
Insta,
think I
and be
wouldn't.
like, look who I met.
I would totally do that.
Right, and I wouldn't.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
I would have got you a graph too.
Like, I could tell you this. Like, if I met Stallone and had a selfie, it would not go on Facebook. It would not whatever.
because I would have already put it on Facebook, sir.
That
That would don't think
Beat
that
you
wouldn't
to
be
it.
on our subfacts page.
Now, I don't need to advertise like who I met and whatever. I mean, it's a memory for me to cherish.
Okay, fair enough.
Then again, I'm not famous.
Well, then I can take that little grudge away since you guys are both cool with it. Because I was like, "How dare you?"
Well, I think you have a lot of grudges from our past that aren't really valid.
I need to see a shrink, sir.
Yeah, I think you make a lot of.
Well, I mean,
I don't remember farting in an elevator either.
Well, now, I mean, I expect to be world famous within about 6 months.
Well, now that we're gonna get signed by the Psy guy,
well, yeah, I mean,
we know a person.
Now Jordyn's gonna say, "Hey, I interviewed on Subfacts."
Now we got it. We got it in.
That's 58,000 new subscribers by what?
And now you know why you're here.
January 15th.
No.
You're here to make them famous.
We would have had you. We would have had you anyway.
We would have had her either way.
We would have had her either way.
You have been
but-
asking me to be on the show for a very long time.
Thank
now.
you.
We would have
Thank
had her
you very
either way.
much.
It does help that she has 58,000 followers.
She's got more than that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I
more than
mean,
that.
all I'm saying is it does help because you don't have 58,000 followers, Kyle.
More than that.
I got a few.
Actually, at a certain time in my life, I think my dad had more Facebook friends than I had.
I had a ton.
Oh,
He actually does.
When I was younger, like,
Yeah,
my
but
dad
mine
has
are
a
mine
lot
are
of Facebook
you know mine.
friends.
I
for no reason.
Facebook maxes out at 5,000.
It does.
It does?
I had
I
5,000.
wouldn't know.
No, it
I
does.
would
Then you have to
know.
create another account. So I had
LinkedIn, something like
but I had 5,000 followers like in a minute, only because not for me. They watch stuff.
Yeah. you
All
see.
they do.
I want them to want me.
No.
I'm-
For me, it was like, oh yeah, that's a dude that runs. I want
I'm
my
like Cheap
bottles. I
Trick.
want my entrance. I want
Oh,
this. I need a
gotcha.
job. I need. So it wasn't because
You know how
Amazing,
happy
yeah.
I would be if somebody just like shot me a message on Facebook and said, "All I want is Mooney's autograph. Can you hook me up with Mooney's autograph?" I would be like, "Yes, we made it. We
Yeah.
made it, son."
Yeah, but I got I got 13 guys coming in for a birthday party. Can we get in for free?
Yeah, what do you got, Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying. So-
What was I mean, but why are they trying to get in for free? What was the entry like 20,
but
50?
the point is they just
They
You
want
just
to
wanna
get
be
they
on
just
the
don't-
list.
for me for 25 years. They don't want to be my friend. They don't care about me.
They just want
They
something.
just want something from me.
Something for
That's
nothing.
all. They just want. That's
That
it.
sucks.
And the chicks for free.
Everyone's got their hand in the pocket.
They
That's
just
what-
they just want something.
Yeah, well, that's
You
why
gotta
the
watch
real
out.
ones are still around today.
Mhm.
Which are very.
Jordan, you got to
few.
watch out for those
Yeah.
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
trust me. I was born and raised in Miami, just lived in Vegas.
But
Got a
you
good
know,
head over my shoulder.
I got
send
you.
them
I
our, send them
No,
our
no,
way.
no.
Tabitha.
I got her
once
one
again.
time though.
That's all I got.
Oh, what? That's right. Okay, we got to write that down.
What?
We have to interview Tabby. Or Tabs.
Yes, we'll get tabs. I'm calling her tabs.
Tabs.
Guys, one of the fun parts of,
She's already
of my
tapped.
job when she was growing up is I remember you had there was a school there was a concert, and one of my DJs.
Oh
was-
God. Oh my. That was horrible. Like now that I look back, it was a really cool moment. But at that very moment, I was so just like embarrassed. I just wanted to curl up and hide and
So
run.
what happened?
Yeah,
You tell
I
him.
forget which DJ it was, but
Not
there was
DJ Khaled.
it was not Khaled.
No.
Yeah, it was
It
somebody.
was like
from, it was,
all
but he was a popular DJ in Miami.
See, if you were a
Like
storyteller,
Paul
you could tell
Oakenfold?
the
He was a
story.
popular, but all I knew is that the whole school was at this show, and there's hundreds and hundreds of kids there. I was like, oh, that's my boy, DJ. And so I call him up and make sure that he did a shout out.
I'm in 8th grade.
How dope is
I
that?
I thought that was awesome.
That is
But
And she comes
I'm
up, she's
just
like,
there with my
"Dad!"
friends, you know? And
And you
he's
get a
like,
shout out. You're like,
Jordan, this and that. And I'm like, hey. Like,
Way to go.
But you could. It was.
I
you know,
mean, it was pretty cool, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
you were upset with me though.
I think I was
You were
upset.
upset.
with
with
you. I
me.
was actually kind
Yeah.
of mad at you. Yeah.
She was mad at me.
It's a little embarrassing.
Oh,
I'm
that's
Well,
just
he
trying to
said it
vibe
wasn't
and
just a
have good
Jordan. I forget
time.
exactly what he said, but
Well, it's one thing if they're calling your name at Walmart versus
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
DJ.
this is not a concert with
Yeah.
hundreds of kids.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be like, that's me.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, look, that's what-
Like
Maybe
Van
he
Wilder,
said
like,
something like,
yeah,
"Oh, your dad called me in."
Yeah, he said something.
Maybe something like
Oh,
that.
that's not pleasant.
Yeah.
Never mind. That
Hey.
doesn't help.
I didn't tell
Your
him to say that.
daddy says hi.
You see, and I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
"Thanks, guys."
Okay.
Well, thank you
Awesome.
for that.
Cool. So good time.
Yeah, we have baby videos of her, and you know those little bumper things with the babies when they this just bumping in the speakers, and you
I
know
love to
just
see
just
those
really
videos.
cool memories, man.
Awesome. So we'll have to relive those on the next time we have Jordan
That was-
in.
yeah, this has been
And
crazy.
tabs.
Well, we got to get her back. Like, there's like a lot more. I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot more we gotta like peel the onion
unpack,
back a little
unpack.
bit.
Yeah.
But this is a good first
I'm open,
episode.
yeah.
Good first, yeah.
show.
Would you like her autograph?
Oh no.
I'm not gonna lie.
Here we
Actually,
go.
I'll
Here
say
we go.
I'll say this. My Uncle Matt was the only reason that You, Me, Miami, my first song, was able to be published back on Tom.
Hey-o.
Look at
Because
that,
he
Uncle
Uncle
saved
Matt.
it on a
That is
USB
true.
drive.
Uncle
Like, how
Matt.
amazing.
I was a fan in the beginning. You know,
Well, I appreciate you so much.
You're the
for that.
ultimate
'Cause it
fanboy.
wouldn't be on any platform right now if it was not for you.
Well, that
doing
is a good
Ah,
question.
look at
Have you had signed out? Have you signed autographs yet?
No.
Okay, well, I don't know.
I'm
Like, I
like,
don't know. how popular-
No.
Well, I mean, you're a model and you're a singer. I mean, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't.
You're gonna get people.
My biggest fan is my family
do
and
you
my
like
best friend
practice?
right now.
Do you ever practice your graph though?
Yeah, I mean it's
Well,
more
you
of a
have
You know
to.
it's
You
gonna
have to.
disaster.
Like I have
Yeah.
mine to a T.
Your upward trajectory is pretty darn good. So I mean, chances are it's gonna happen.
And when she moves to the Big Apple, that's going to be like the
Right, that's what
catapult.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta get prepared.
Just don't
I guess.
forget the little people.
And so
Jet-
None
like
of that.
what I'll need to do is I need to
Jets
get a
tickets. I don't
Listen to this
no.
guy.
Here's what I do. Here's what I do. I get a bunch of the graphs, right? And then I flip them. I got connections on Facebook that I can flip them and sell them at a price. Boom.
Nice. I know a good sand guy. We'll get
And it won't even look like you had anything to do with it. I'll just be like, hey, I got a bunch of these overstock here.
oh my god,
30 bucks.
I can't wait until they're like, I met her.
Oh my.
Well, no, we're going to be like part of the family once the side guy
Oh my
actually.
God, are
Once
we
the
your first
manager-
interview?
Actually,
when you get
I've
famous-
never done an interview in my life.
We're
Oh
the
my god,
first.
mother
Boom.
Yeah.
dude.
I've never done an interview in my whole life.
Famous.
I'm telling you, once the world, Jordan Taylor's world here is the
Once she
Subfacts
blows
world,
up,
it's family. That's
once
what
she
it is.
blows up, hey, what was your first interview? Oh, Subfacts. You might know.
Oh, picture this. First concert, we open up. Boom.
Dude, love it.
Woohoo.
That would be dope.
See?
Yes.
Ulterior motives. I admit we had
It's
them.
like-
I admit.
After the show, she's going to have a bunch of middle-aged white dudes
Yeah.
following her
Oh
now.
my Lord.
Opening up two
Yeah.
two old dudes. And so no, but we got
Yeah, we're
people in
sorry
other-
for all the friend requests you're gonna get.
We're honestly we're
Okay.
actually big in
No.
Vietnam. We got a good Vietnam.
Yeah, well.
We're all over the world at this
Cool.
point. So it
Some
can happen.
creepers.
Yeah,
Oh god.
we're blowing up. So
Oh my
I love
god,
that.
we got to discuss it on next show. But I have a friend who's told me some of this, like the text. She like some of the text she gets, like the guys will say like 3 or 4 things and say, "Hey, but how about this? How about this? How about?" She says no. Like, how are guys so
Consistency.
aggressive?
God
She on
bless.
OnlyFans.
no, just it's like no.
What I'm saying
Here's
is,
the thing
how
is,
are guys
guys-
so aggressive? Why not? If they, one of the things she said no, and then the guy said, "Why not?" I'm like, what? Like, who
Here's
does
the
Nothing
that?
is sacred anymore. There's
there's
everything
no
is
shame.
exactly.
There's like
exactly.
But why, when a woman says no, why don't you just go? Okay,
Even
cool,
when a woman
thanks.
doesn't answer you for maybe a year or two, you should stop at that point.
But it's-
yeah,
or just like
even a
if she doesn't
week.
answer, yeah.
so
just
so I
stop.
was going to actually talk about this on not this show necessarily, but there is like no shame anymore. Like I there was a story in the paper where like guy gets arrested for exposing himself, and when you think about it, you're like, what's the end result? Like, what's his end game there? Because you're like, no, at no point is anybody going to go, way to go, look at you, and then they
Right.
can I date you now that you've exposed yourself? But
You know what I think the
Girl,
problem
she
is? I think
says-
in a nutshell, there's too many
No
porn.
pun
There's
intended.
too many porn categories,
oh.
and when you go down that rabbit hole, there's no shame. There's nothing off
And
limits.
people just assume it's
people
all
are just
fair
like
game.
it's everything. Everything you can think of is just out there now.
So you could
Where
just say
15,
that.
20 years ago,
So you could just say that to a person you've never met.
You feel
or
like
seen
you
on
can.
yeah, because you
Facebook.
feel like you can because
you've
They
seen
post a picture and you reach out and you say, "Hey, why can't I get your phone number?"
Goodbye.
What I'm saying is, what?
it, but there's
Who
no
does
shame.
that? Like, I would never reach out to a woman I don't even know on Facebook and ask for a phone number. Number 2, she said no. I wouldn't say why.
But I rarely say this, but you're normal, and that's why normal people don't do
dude, watch
that.
watch TikTok live.
And normal people
Just
get
watch
out of their
TikTok Live.
houses and go to places to meet people and
Yeah.
have a real life.
yeah,
Everything isn't just this little phone we have in front of us, you know?
Yeah,
it's
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a crazy world out there.
Do you guys take we all take our phones in the bathroom?
100%.
No, I can.
I've talked to you.
I can.
Man
I
plays
talk to
golf
you
for
too,
hours.
but I can
Oh,
drop
there.
one
Oh,
quickly.
God.
and then I'll sit there for another 20
I
minutes.
sit there till my
even
legs go
though
numb.
That's what I'm talking
My
about.
legs go numb, and I have to stand up for a sec just to
Mine
get back
too.
down.
Sometimes I got to get up and stretch, but I'll still sit back down.
I do too. You stand up till your blood
Even though
rushes.
I've been done 20 minutes.
It's till the blood rushes back, and then
Yes.
you sit back down. Yeah.
Why do we do that? Why do we do that?
Right, but see, okay, for example, I don't want to make Kyle or you uncomfortable. What I'm saying is
Too late.
let's say
we were uncomfortable on day one.
No. Let's say someone found her like partially.
When I hit record, it was
Jordyn, someone found you partially attractive, right? But then once you get to know you, then now it's, now it's you're more attractive because you're a good person. You're easy to talk to. You're 100%. All these things. What that's what I'm saying is how do you know it? You reach out to someone on Facebook, you're like, oh, that person's attractive, and that's it. You don't know anything more. They could be awful. They could be a terrible conversationalist. They could be rude, mean, all these things. Like, I don't get it.
I think you're looking too deep into it. I mean, it's just
too deep.
That's actually why I wanted to stop modeling.
No. You're making a valid point, but I think
I know.
But like for me, I go. For me, I think.
Yeah.
For me, no, but to answer your question, for me, I think that if Alanis were to respond back to me, she would be like,
"Oh,
you're an awesome guy.
Point.
You're an awesome guy.
Point.
Let's have a
let's
conversation and stuff like that."
Even the way she looks now.
Oh,
Okay.
I love her no matter what, and it's all about her inside and outside. Her brain is genius.
Yeah, but what if she says yes, and then you have a?
I'm doing everything you can possibly
you have a
do.
wife in the other room.
She gave me permission. She.
You think you would still hold? I mean,
the way she looks now, she'd be like, "Go."
Here's the thing. You know what the permission thing is one of those, oh, sure, like it'll ever happen.
I told you
but once it does happen, then the
I mentioned it. We were in Canada.
Then the permission gets yanked back.
We were in Canada before the boy was born, and there was a waitress who was quite fetching, as one would say.
Fetching.
Fetching.
I like.
And so the wife was like, "Oh, you keep flirting with what?" And I was like, "No, she's just nice. She's a great, know." And she was like, "You know what?" She goes, I'll go along with this. Let's, she's like, I'm 100% go along with whatever you can do. Just make it happen. And I was like, I had no game. I just realized I had no game right then and there.
That's when you call your big brother.
Well, yeah, but you weren't in Canada. But what I'm saying is if Alanis were a willing participant.
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah. If Alanis were a willing participant, then she would 100% give me the go get him, Tiger.
All right. And who's hers?
Yeah.
Oh, George Clooney. Once again, if George Clooney shows up at the door, I'm going to escort him in.
I beg George Clooney.
No, but I'm just going to be like, hey, dude, she's upstairs. I'll be catching a movie with the boy. You text me when you're done.
Text me when you're
You guys are just going to end up swingers.
When is George Clooney ever going to show up at my door?
I'm just saying, man.
There's a better chance of him showing up at the door than Alanis, but, hey.
Together.
Wouldn't that be dope?
That would be wild.
That would be on point.
Hey, guys.
Hey, you get on your corner. I'll get on my corner. Hey.
All right.
There goes the show. So, anyway, it is time to talk about
the people that made it all happen.
Jordyn's producer for life. Our boy Andy from Creative Underground.
Well, all music, all tech support for Subfacts is provided by our friend Andy from Creative Underground. He runs a state-of-the-art production studio in Leesburg, Virginia, and you and me and everybody can find out more by going to his website. But that's not where it ends, folks. He does corporate events. He does youth sports. He does pro karaoke, audio and visual tech stuff, and now he's going to be a producer of Jordyn.
And also gift cards, folks. It's gift cards. While the holidays are almost over, you can still get gift cards.
Are still good. Still a good idea.
I got a gift card from him, and he even threw in a Subfacts discount.
Nice. Love it.
So, yeah, reach out. Maybe you'll get a Subfacts discount, folks.
All you got to do is hit those keyboard or hit the keys on your phone, www.creativeunderground.co, not .com. Bam. Awesome. Ben's going wild, by the way. Going wild.
Ben, by the way, Ben goes to NYC all the time. So
like big man on campus.
But you know how we there's a lot of synergy within our group, our friends. We got, Andy, we got Ben's a photographer. And I know in the modeling world, you've already met a bunch of photographers. When you think of pictures, Ben should be the only one you think of.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Ben is an amazing photographer.
He did. He took really good wedding photos of.
He made us look good.
Yeah, it made us look good.
He made us look good, and that says something.
Oh, I can always meet more amazing photographers.
Absolutely. So when you think of photography, you think of Ben from KStreetPhotographyDC.com.
Making it happen.
And he's
business headshots.
He's an award-winning image builder and FAA certified pilot of drones. So if you need drone photography, Ben's your boy.
Actually, I love that.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
There you go.
You know what? You could do he could do like a New York City shoot for you, like a drone and like you walk in the city
Central
streets.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Actually,
and he'll be like and boom and boom and singing at the same time and pop.
We're people who know people.
Yeah.
And so
connections. We're connection builders.
So Ben from KStreetPhotographyDC.com, we might be reaching out for you to take a trip to NYC and do some drone photography.
And what about the ride? The sparkling ride they're going to go up there in.
Oh yeah, you can't go up there with a disheveled, piece.
I think that's why you got into making cars look all good and stuff.
I just did cars.
He washed his Camaro 5 times a day, turned it into a business.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. That's crazy.
My beautiful wife kept yelling at me.
And look what happened.
And look at here.
Look what happened.
Blowing up. BK Big Dog Auto Detailing.
Yes.
571-233-8716.
Is there any sort of vehicle that you don't make look awesome?
No, we're even doing tractors now.
Tractors.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at John Deere.
Everything.
We got a call from the guy who owns the auction up in Purcellville. Asked if we could do some tractors for him.
What about lawnmowers? Like big riding lawnmowers?
I don't know. I mean, we just look. We're in the middle of horse country.
I got a rototiller out back. If you can spruce that up,
I don't care. I mean, my guys will clean anything.
So. Yeah, but you've had some, big jobs like the horse trailers, all that stuff.
We did
tour buses.
Yeah, we did about 25 Class A RVs in about 35 days.
Classy.
Class
All
A.
looks
Class
sparkly.
A.
I know. I was about to say Class A,
but it was just one after another. So that was pretty cool this year.
Yeah,
that just happened.
Yeah, so it's exciting. The whole New Year's looking good for all of those folks, especially Big Dog Auto Detailing.
And now us. I mean, I literally expect
I'm
world
telling you,
fame
after this show,
by February 1st.
After this show, we're gonna have management. We're gonna blow up. We're
no pressure, Jordyn.
Normally go visit the folks in mid-February for my dad's birthday. Be like,
yeah,
let me see. I might be able to get it in.
I gotta check my schedule.
Yep.
So so folks, I know you guys are gonna be going to Jordyn Taylor's world.
You should. They should.
After you've gone to Jordyn Taylor's world, you're going to want to get some merch and go. So you're going to want to go to subfactspodcast.com.
Absolutely.
You can learn about us a little bit more. You can pick up some merch.
Click the hamburger, get a t-shirt.
Yes, it's never too
coffee
late.
mug.
And I'm not going to lie, beach season is coming up. The beach towels are my favorite thing that we sell.
Beach season's coming up. We're like 6 months away.
It's December.
Do you understand the rush on
theater of the mind?
It was -8 last weekend.
Do you understand the
-8?
Do you understand
summer's coming up, folks?
There's a rush on these things every year.
Absolutely.
So we need to make sure you want to get in early. You don't want to be the person at the beach that doesn't have the Subfacts beach towel.
By the way, we may need to update some of the merchandise with all this new.
Yeah, that is true. We know people. That should
need
be
some
our
merch.
Polo shirt. We did.
We can get you some merch.
We
would
can
love
get
some merch.
Yeah.
Oh my god, awesome.
You have a coffee mug?
Yeah, we
You
totally
do.
Great.
Yeah, I have a poster we can autograph for you.
I love that.
Yeah, I can get you a poster.
She gets paid for these Instagram videos.
Yeah.
I know.
Paid.
Can you? I'll give you the poster if you could stop by.
Yeah. Well, shit, anything I can do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll hook you up. I got you. Okay, cool. So you want to obviously, folks, we didn't do the mailbag this week. We've had special guests, of course.
No movies of the week, TV of the week.
It's all.
We're keeping it cash for the holiday.
The January something episode is going to be epic. Epic.
Yes. So all that's coming back next week.
Because it's going to be a playoff picture episode. It's going to be like
all kinds of stuff.
I think we need to get drunk again soon.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
We should just do a really sloppy episode soon.
Pick it. Just pick.
How are you not going to curse?
We did it before.
We did all right.
We did all right.
before.
But we may be open. We may have a new show format.
We're not.
Could
we're
we
not
have a
gonna
drunk cursing one?
No, we're not gonna have a new show format, folks.
Completely different.
Okay,
It's like
folks.
no new show format. That's
Okay, so my challenge for this year, we did get Matt from England, who was our first international listener to write in.
What do you want, Shecky?
Yes, Shecky Finkelstein. I want you to write it. No, I'm just kidding. Subfactspodcast@gmail.com. I love the
Someone
people that
from Korea.
somebody. I want another international person.
Okay.
Right now, we're doing extremely well in like Vietnam, the Bahamas. We actually have
There
people.
you go.
We
Oh,
have
that's
Germany.
cool.
We have Italy. We have people all over Europe. And
There was
I
somebody
just
from
want-
South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa
Wow.
recently. So I just want some new blood and old blood to write in to the show. Subfactspodcast@gmail.com.
Love it.
And also, when you go and tell everybody about the show, feel free and let Tabs know
Oh my God, we want. Seriously,
that
that's
she-
not a joke. I want to interview
that
Tab.
she's already
Okay.
got the invite. But she goes, well, how do I listen to Subfacts? Like, where do I go?
Mhm.
Yeah, if she wants,
I'll give
like,
her
if she
all
does
the
her homework,
details.
she can listen to this show. She can see how comfortable and professional we were with you.
Mhm.
You can say
So
that
she could be like, "Oh my God, I want to get interviewed by that."
we're on all major platforms. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora,
Love it.
Apple Podcasts is our biggest.
Mhm,
Most of our people listen to us there.
Yep.
We're also on YouTube, so everybody can see the show on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Nice.
And we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff, TikTok.
Bam.
With that being said, I think we've said it all.
We said a lot.
folks. Yes, we have, and it has been fun. So thank you, Jordyn,
Thank
for
you so
joining.
Thank you,
much
Jordyn.
for
Thanks,
having
BK.
me.
Yeah,
Having a
BK,
time.
hello, size manager. We're available. We'll talk to everybody later. Have a good one, everybody.
There you go.
Bye.